Well, you could have told me, Padge, couldn't you? I'm blaming. There we are. I was looking for somebody to blame, and you just put yourself.
Whoa!
Bright light.
Please subscribe.
I was faffing about on YouTube looking for videos this morning, and one of Katz's videos came up. It was the one where some American politician has tried to get a bill passed to make chemtrails illegal.
A bill is making its way through the legislature aimed at ending so-called chemtrails.
Ponchatoula State Representative Kimberly Landry Coates defended a Senate bill aimed at a problem she says is growing across the state.
Your bill would prohibit the intentional release of dispersion of these chemicals that you're talking about. And you said it's to control the weather? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Surely something would need to be real in the first place before they worry about whether it's legal or illegal. Later on in the video, then he started talking about these new awesome people that I can see me almost entering into a marriage with. There's people, right? They're called cloudbusters, and they think they think that a bit of old copper pipe pointed in the right direction. There is a bit more to it than that. It's basically they point these copper pipe devices at the sky and say, "See, there's no clouds now." But you're not meant to notice that it's, the video was filmed in the middle of August and it's just a lovely sunny day. And there's another one, right? And this is even better. I don't think this guy's a cloudbuster. I don't know what he is. He's bust something, definitely, right? So he's standing there, right? And there's clouds passing overhead, and he's giving it the old Jedi all this. And all he's doing is, if I go and stand out in the main road, and as cars go past, that doesn't mean I'm making those cars move. It's brilliant. It is. I haven't been this excited to look into a new topic for ages. Cloudbusters are a pseudo-scientific device invented by Austrian psychiatrist Wilhelm Reich. But he invented these machines and he claimed they could influence atmospheric conditions and produce rain by manipulating a supposed universal life energy he called orgone energy. Here's a breakdown of what cloudbusters are and the claims surrounding them. A cloudbuster typically consists of an array of parallel hollow copper tubes connected to flexible copper hoses. So they're ripping all the plumbing out from their houses to make these, I assume. The open ends of the hoses, the copper pipes, the hose end is put in water. So you need water to get rid of water. Right? Because that's what clouds are, which Reich believed absorbed orgone energy by aiming the pipes at the sky. Reich claimed the device could draw orgone energy out of the atmosphere, causing clouds to form and rain to fall or dissipate clouds if required. So not only could you make it sunny, you can make it rain as well. Not in the good way, Things and experiments. He conducted numerous experiments with his cloudbusters, calling the research cosmic orgone engineering. There are anecdotal accounts of him seemingly causing rain during droughts, such as for blueberry growers in Maine. Despite his claims, there is no scientific evidence that cloudbusters actually work or produce any noticeable weather changes. Orgone therapy and the concept of orgone energy are widely considered a load of old shite, surprisingly enough. And he had some legal troubles. I can't imagine why. This sort of flat earth-esque, like a group of them that make videos showing you how to make one of these machines and all that kind of good stuff. But it is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant.
I'm excited by this because by that description, what they sound like to me is a bunch of weirdos putting capes on, running around the town, calling themselves superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually doing nothing.
I'm sure that when I have a look at this, it's going to turn out to be exactly the same as Flat Earth. It's just there'll be like a central group of people who all would take it to the grave that these machines work, or devices, whatever you want to call them. And then there'll be all the little fanboys then around the edges, which would be the flat earthers to people like Eric DeBay and see, flat earthers are so unimportant to me. I couldn't even think of, how could I forget CC? But CC is
I feel like he's more the lower end. He's more of one of those outskirt followers,
Yeah.
is he not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is, to be fair, because he doesn't he doesn't monetize his content. The only thing I've ever seen him do that's even remotely close to being able to generate some sort of income for him is when he was given a referral link for Dave Weiss's app. But apart from that, I've never seen him. So yeah, he probably would be, the outer. There's the
Yeah.
inner circle, and then there's everybody crowded around the outside. Then, trying desperately to get into the inner circle. That's the
Okay. The top one.
see how small the bar is.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
screen share that. I want to show the people watching this just how little of this video I had to watch to to demonstrate to myself that they were definitely nuts enough for me to be able to make content about. I know a nut job when I when I hear one speak.
In this video, we'll show you how to create your own cloudbuster.
Right, stop
If
it
you're
there.
unfamiliar with what that is,
That was the first
check out
time I
our
laughed.
other video for context.
It's his voice.
In this video, we'll show you how to create your own cloudbuster. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, check out our other video for context. For the creation of your own cloudbuster, you will need 2 buckets,
I've got 2 buckets, 6 kgs
of stainless steel shavings,
uranium now, is it, or something like that?
6 6-foot lengths of copper piping,
It's expensive.
6 copper end caps,
Don't even know
6
what they
copper
are.
pipe connectors,
The best
4
screws
medium-sized
ever.
quartz crystals and 6 small quartz crystals,
Were they expensive?
6 litres of resin, 6 2-inch Jubilee clips, 3 18-inch circular chipboards, 1 kg of beeswax.
I've already
A
decided I wouldn't do this if somebody paid me £5,000 to do it.
I'm completely lost
It's-
already.
He's explaining how to. So a cloudbuster is. I've just named these people cloudbusters myself. I don't know if that's how people refer to them.
Okay.
The machine is called a cloudbuster.
A hacksaw, tape, measuring tape, a rubber mallet, and a good drill. In practicing DIY, there are 3 other things you'll need to ensure your success: discipline, care, and grunge. Your first task is to saw off 12 inches from each of the copper
How
pipes.
would I measure that?
Take each 12-inch piece and add an end cap. Once all 12-inch pieces have
Hang
the
on a
end
sec.
caps,
Pause this a minute, Carl. This is starting to look an awful lot like a pipe bomb. I am
can't even-
actually. Yeah, we won't play any more of that video in case I've completely misunderstood what that guy was building.
I've just found a video from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
How to make a powerful orgone cloudbuster, boost immunity, and fight 5G.
Oh, let's have a look at that then.
Alright, so I wanted to come on here and just make a really quick video to show you how to make these super strong, powerful organ cloudbusters. They're really good for upping your immunity. They're good for combating 5G and whatever else is coming.
Ow.
And just giving the atmosphere you're in some really good energy and clearing out the old negative energy. So I'm making 2 of these for about 90 bucks, and you can get all the supplies you need at Walmart and Dollar Tree.
Yeah, of course you can.
To use at Moles, I got those from Dollar Tree. Some of these copper sponges from Dollar Tree, I got about 10 or so, just enough to fill up whatever mold you're using. And for real true orgonite, you need a 50-50 ratio of organic and inorganic material.
Aren't her components different to the first guy's components? In the same way as when it comes to the Earth being flat, what that looks like is highly dependent on which flat earther you speak to. Because it's not real, it's not only this one alternative to Earth, which is completely ridiculous. There's 50 different versions of it. 500 maybe. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I wonder if that would be a pattern now where every
like
video there is
yeah,
slightly
yeah.
different.
They're all right, but none
Yeah.
of them are the same.
Yeah.
Which really doesn't make me inclined to lean towards there could be something to this.
So the orgonite you see with just a few pieces of metal, or mostly crystals and not a whole lot of metal, it's not true orgonite. It may have some energetic properties of its own, but it's not organ energy.
Is orgonite a thing? Or is this just like kryptonite? Of course, when you type that in, all you get is loads of websites selling this nonsense. So yeah, it's not a real thing, is it?
50-50 ratio of organic and inorganic material, meaning half metal and half resin. And of course,
The comment. Oh dear me. Right, sorry. Carry on.
so you can start off by putting some crystals at the bottom. I made these out of cardboard to stabilize these metal pipes, and you actually want to use copper because copper is the best conductor of energy. So copper pads, some copper pipes. These were about $3 to $4 each at Lowe's, and I got 6 of them. So start off by making these. Pretty self-explanatory.
This is an older video. There'd be a rush on now in that DIY shop, whatever she said. Bows.
Put some crystals at the bottom.
We need to find cloud busting in action. See, that's Cat's video above.
3 months ago.
No way.
Yeah, culture cats.
Yeah, that can't be the one I saw this morning. Then
Self-proclaimed cloudbusters are hilarious.
I'm last to the party then. Let's all become cloudbusters. Yeah, we should start a gang. We'd have a theme song straight away. We just steal the Ghostbusters theme, didn't you?
We should have made a soundbite of that for tonight.
What?
Who are you gonna call?
Yeah, Cloudbusters. He's covered them twice. Well, you could have told me, Padge, couldn't you? I'm blaming. There we are. I was looking for somebody to blame, and you just put yourself.
Whoa!
Bright light. Sorry about this technique. Oh no, you've turned the other light. Quick! My pet gremlin's gonna freak out.
What the hell happened there?
It happens every so often. They Bluetooth remotes, and I'm sure like somebody next door tries to connect their bloody earbuds, and I get blinded. Yeah. I can't believe I hadn't heard of them.
I know, I've never heard of them.
How have I missed them? Oh, Troy Allen didn't know. There we are. I'll put you on the sign-up sheet for the new Conspiracy Squad gang. Creaky, they had cloudbusters in Antarctica. That's why we couldn't see our breath. Sorry, Dave. I didn't realize I wasn't there. See, nobody voted for me to go. I don't think I'll ever recover and come in last.
Were you last? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
People, I can imagine the site is like going in to vote. Creaky. Nope.
Yeah.
But you haven't finished it. Doesn't matter. He's not going.
I mean, to be fair, I think if you had been put in a room with some of those flat earthers, one of them would have hit you on sight, I think.
I know. And I wouldn't have wanted to go anyway because you've seen how big my nips get in you when it gets a bit chilly. I'd have probably blinded Jer and his man wits it at the same time.
You were 8th, apparently, not last.
Oh, was I?
Out of 8, or?
Yeah, I was going to say, out of how many, though? Oh, dear me. I ate.
Your nips would have been a man-made cloudbuster.
Ooh, super chat. Okay. I know it wasn't a super chat. My finger slipped. It was meant to be that. But yeah, you got a point. Actually, I come from a long line of men with pointy nipples. Holy shit. Oh, dear me. Oh, I'm glad I laughed quite.
Holy shit.
Oh, dear,
Oh, I'm
dear
warm
me.
now.
Oh, me. I can't see everything. It's blurry. Oh. Gosh, when did I become so posh?
Gosh Garnet. Gosh Garnet?
That was Alf Garnett's cousin, that was, wasn't it? Silent Dave says, interesting conversation to walk in on. How do you manage to ask that question if your name's Silent Dave? Oh, dear me. I still can't see the comment.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to have one of my